On the point, Mark Jennison and Ryan Lineup up on the throttle. Green flag is out. Lineup jumps out front, and he'll lead the charge off of turn number 2 as Jennison tries to hang on. Simpson high on the racetrack, gathers it back in, falls to the tail end of the field.
Down the front stretch they go. Jennison in that second spot. Side by side for third. That's Scully and Estrella. As they race down the back into turn number 3. All in the rear bumper there of the 22 of Jennison. Battle side by side throughout the rest of the top 10.
Second, third, and fourth in a battle there as Jennison hangs on there. But look at Tom Scully Jr. motor on down the backstretch. Gets a run, puts Estrella behind him, takes a look to the inside of Jennison. Jennison pushes way up off of turn number 4, slides across and shuts the door, and the deuce down off of 1 and 2.
Down the back they go. Here comes the 2 of Scully looking for that inside lane. He's
trouble down the back straightaway. That is the 1 of Darrell Stanfield. He keeps it rolling. We stay green, ladies and gentlemen. Scully gets a run down underneath Mark Jennison, looking for the second spot down to 1 and 2.
Scully with a good run here off turn number 4. He's going to clear Jennison just enough, and he will take that second spot. And here comes Dylan Estrella down on the inside, looking to make a move into third.
Martin rounds out the top 5 as they hit turns 3 and 4. Then you've got Q in the 72, last week's runner-up, Freddie Estelle in the 30, the 27 of Brightman, the 11 of Vanessa, and the 52 of Darling deep in the pack. How long is it going to take for him to grind his way up towards the front of the field? 7 laps complete. As right now, Dylan Estrella has closed the deal on Mark Jennison, sets his sights on the 40 on the 2 of Tom Scully Jr. as Ryan Linen is trying to run away and hide. 1.2 seconds. Now it is down. It is up to 1.3, and he is trying to take over this one the way that Darling did just a week ago.
Lineup crosses another lap led off the board, and he wants to see nothing but green. He's got clear racetrack in front of him. We'll approach the lap down cars shortly, but Ryan Lineup looks fast and looks confident here tonight if he rolls off turn number 4 with Scully, Estrella, Jennison, and Martin in tow. Here comes Ryan Kuhn, though, underneath Martin.
Kuhn taking a look down, losing him off of turn number 2. That's the battle for number 5 position. Kuhn in the white number 72 finished second last Sunday afternoon, looking to hold on to a top 3 run here. He's got a long way to go as he battles with Rick Martin in that 5th spot. Traffic for your leader as they climb out of the way. The 28 of Mark Henshaw, the 32 of Dave Simpson stay to the high side and let the leaders thunder on by.
Down the back they go. Lineup gets by Simpson. Here comes Scully going down the bottom lane. He's going to get by the 28. And now has Simpson in his sights. He is closing that gap on Lineup. Has a huge battle 3 wide there into the corner. That's Vanessa, Darling, Martin, and Estelle there. A little side-by-side action. I think they made contact. Estelle and Vanessa now off turn 4.
Vanessa using that inside lane, picking up a couple of spots. He's up to 6. He's got Darling glued to his rear bumper, trying to follow him through like a fullback and a running back in an NFL game. Right now, Vanessa trying to clear the path as he looks underneath the 22 Jennison.
Single file throughout now, but that charge is coming as Jennison moves high. Here comes Vanessa down low. He's going to look to take that spot away as they roll through the corner. Vanessa rockets off turn number 4. He'll take the spot away, and Darling next in line for Jennison.
Down the backstretch, and right now the lead for the top 2 is closed considerably. At one point it was 1.6 seconds. Now it's less than 6/10. Call it car lengths. Make it 3. Make it 2. Here comes Scully on the charge as he's trying to close in on Lineup.
Tom Scully Jr. off turn number 4, closing down that gap in that battle for second. Back in the back, though. 6th position, Dave Darling tries to get a nose underneath Mark Jennison. Can't quite make it happen, but here comes a good run off turn number 2. He's got the nose underneath. A little bit of contact there through 3 and 4, and Darling looks to take away the position.
Down the backstretch they go as into 3 and 4 your leaders are. Lineup sets the pace. Scully is in second. They cross the stripe. 20 down, 20 to go. 4/10 of a second. 2 car lengths down the backstretch. 1 lap car in front of him. That is the 1 of Darrell Stanfield, who was spun early on. Here comes Scully glued to the rear bumper, deeper in the back. Darling has gotten by. Now Estelle slides by the 22 of Mark Jennison. As trouble, Martin, Estelle, and Jennison all get together down into turns 1 and 2, and the caution flag comes out for the first time. It is anybody's game right now, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Lynham and Tom Scully Jr. at the top of the field. Then you've got Dylan Estrella and Ryan Kuhn. A couple of young guns ready to have at it in that third and fourth spot. Tim Bolduc looks them over as they come off of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Lynham gets a big jump. Scully settles right back in line, drops to the bottom. Here comes Estrella taking a look down the inside, down into 3.
Almost thought about that 3-line move. He backs off now. Will battle side by side with his ever-thought of his teammate there, Ryan Kuhn to the outside. Ryan Vaness now on the bottom, trying to make that train go with Kuhn plugged up to the outside. Here comes Estrella. He sits in third, and Ryan Vaness now battles with Kuhn.
Vaness strong down to the inside, slides up. Darling trying to make a move, doesn't have it there, settles it in back behind as Lynham is taken off like a rocket. Leads the charge down into 3 and 4. Scully sits in second. Third place is Dylan Estrella as they head down into turns 1 and 2. Vaness is up to 4th, and oh my God, Dave Darling is up inside the top 5.
16 laps to go now as off the corner, make it 15. Ryan Lynham crosses another lap led off the board. Down into turn number 1. Dave Darling giving pressure to Ryan Vaness, but they've kind of been working as a tandem, making their way up through the field together as Darling rides in that 5th spot behind Vaness in 4th.
Darling is smart. He knows not to push the car. We've got a car ahead of him being a little more aggressive than he is, opening up the doors. Well, make sure you tip the doorman, if you know what I mean. You follow him through, and if the opportunity takes it where you can pass the doorman himself, you do it. Right now, he's finding that number 5 spot. 13, make it 12 laps complete, and here comes Scully one more time. It looks like it takes about 4 or 5 laps for the number 2 machine to come into speed, as now he starts to hunt down that number 10. There'll be 11 laps remaining, this time across the stripe.
Scully made up 1/10 of a second. Last lap, another 1/10 of a second. This time by Tom Scully sits in that 2nd spot, closing in on Ryan Lynham. 10 laps to go. This time by for Ryan Lynham.
Time to go across the stripe, and Lynham is holding on for dear life at the top of the field. Scully closing in the gap. They've pulled away from Dylan Estrella, Ryan Vaness, and Dave Darling in top 5. Right now, the big battle is for that 7th spot. Colby Fournier, who battled mechanical problems last week and finished off the lead lap, is doing a great job holding on to that 7th position right now with Martin and Estelle on his tail. And up front, 8 laps to go. 2 car lengths separate the top 2. Scully closing in the gap one more time.
Down the back they go. Scully within a car length of the 10 of Ryan Lynham. Closing on him in the perfect time. 7 laps to go to make his move. Can Tom Scully Jr. do it? They race down the back into turn number 3. He is right on the rear bumper of the 10 of Lyman coming off 4.
Nose to tail across the stripe and hail. Bumper to bumper. Tom Scully Jr., the former Pro Stock champion, takes a look to the inside of Lynham. Gets a move down low into 3 and 4. Side by side, wheel to wheel at the top of the field. Tom Scully Jr. with 5 laps remaining finds himself at the top of the leaderboard.
Here comes a crossover move from Lynham down the back. Scully shuts the door as they head down into 3 and 4. Off the corner they come. 4 laps to go. We get a car in the grass in turn number 1. It's a 0 of Spencer. He sits there waiting. No yellow yet as they race down into 3 and 4. And here comes the caution.
Caution flag comes out. Kenny Spencer spins it. His Taz, his barbecue and big roast case for the night. We get ready to go green. Off the corner they come. Scully with a good jump. Leads it down into turn number 1.
Down into the corner they go off turn number 2. Side by side for that 2nd place is Estrella and Lynham. Darling sits in that 4th spot underneath Vaness. Right in the bottom lane trying to get involved in that top 3 battle. But it's Scully leading the way through 1 and 2.
Dylan Estrella right up on the tail end down the back straightaway, and all of a sudden Dave Darling shows his nose into the picture. 4th looking for 3rd. Off the corner they come. Side by side. Look at Estrella all over Scully. Down to the inside he goes. Here comes Lynham back to the outside. 2 laps to go. This time across the stripe. 3 cars dogfighting. Trouble down the back straightaway as Capro goes around.
Yellow flag is out. That's a 47 of Dick Benoit.
And boy, oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to the infield grass. We're ready to go. Scully and Estrella. As Tim Bolduc looks him over, they hit the box. Off the corner, this one's coming back. This one is coming back, and I'll explain to you why in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. The pole sitter sets the pace. This box right here in turn 4, where they are right now, those two lines, anywhere between those two lines, from the first line to the second line, your pole sitter is the one to go first. That's Tom Scully Jr. Dylan was anticipating the takeoff and missed, but he got the jump. So because he got the jump, he gets a warning. And we get to do it again. The pole sitter, Tom Scully Jr. in this case, from here to here, those two lines, it's his job to go first. Now, if they get to that second line and the pole sitter is not taken off, then it's fair game. But those two lines, that's the box. That's the pole sitter box. We're going to try it again. Maybe Scully was just playing the mind game, but Dylan was a little eager. I don't blame him. Looking for it. This time they hit the box. Nice even start. Scully gets a good jump. Here comes Lynham down to the inside of Estrella. Down into turns 1 and 2. Down the back stretch they go. Scully sees side by side racing behind him. And the popsicle sticks are in the air off of 4.
2 laps to go as they race on down into turn number 1. Still side by side for that second spot. Estrella gets a good run here on the outside lane, trying to clear Ryan Lynham. We get up in battle with Scully as they race down through 3 and 4 off the corner. They come, white flag in the air.
Final time around, and Scully's got about a half an inch between he and the rest of the field. Estrella working hard upon the outside with his Lynham down the inside. Checkered flag, high in the air. Tom Scully Jr. picks up the win. Estrella in for second. Third going to Ryan Lynham, Dave Darling, and Ryan Vanesh, your top 5. I will tell you what, that did not disappoint a little bit. Seemed to fall off after those long green flag runs.
Yes, I mean, this is a new car and a new setup for us, so we're still learning it, and just nice to be competitive again. And, you know, I know all these guys, I've raced against them, and they're all champions, and anytime you finish up front is hard, and I know how hard it is, so it's good to be here.
It looked like as much of the hard work as it was, it looked like it was a lot of fun battling for the lead, battling for the top 5. The end.
Yeah, hoping there are no cautions, but it is what it is. Congrats to Tom. He's a great guy, good champion. Same thing with Dylan. I mean, I've raced against these guys for years, and you know you're going to run clean and hard, and it's fun.
I know you got some people to thank.
Yeah, Richard Sprague, RLS Performance, my sponsors, Running Racks, Harside, and 5-Star Mechanical. Without them, we wouldn't be here, and got to thank, you know, Richard Sprague for the ride, and get him next week.
After last week's disappointment with the mechanical failures, this has got to feel real good.
Yeah, it does. I mean, like I said, just to be competitive out here is tough. So, you know, we have a late model. We decided to run the Pro Stock, and I don't know. Next week we'll roll out the late model for the Triple Crown and have some fun.
Congratulations! A great third place finish for Ryan Lynham. Second place finish for Dylan Estrella, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan, a good run. Right there at the end, a little disappointment.
To be honest with you, not really. I mean, we struggled week 1 pretty bad with the car and made a spring change in practice and ran it for the heat, and the car just woke right up. I mean, this car's real good. We're real close. I can't thank my guys enough. My dad, Jim, Mike, Roy, Bob, Everett's Tire Center, Jana Precast, Mom, Brittany, and also a big congratulations to my fiance, Megan. She's finally a nurse, and it's pretty cool the amount of work she put into it. And today was her graduation, and she decided to come here and support me. So thank you, babe. Love you. You're the best. But yeah, hopefully we can pick away at this little by little and get a little bit faster.
Congratulations, a great second place finish for Dylan Estrella and tonight's Pro Stock feature winner. How about a round of applause for Tom Scully Jr. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you're the only one running the Camaro body in the Pro Stocks this year. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. That has been a long time since I won one of these. I don't know, I'm pretty ecstatic right now.
The car looked to come in better on the long runs. What was going through your mind with just a handful of laps left in the caution coming out?
Yeah, I didn't know what I had for a short run car until like the last few restarts. It took a little bit for those right sides to pump back up. I think they bled off a little bit too much. It made me tight. I mean, these guys are great professionals. I'm glad I raced with them and got the win there. It's even better when you beat these two guys. They're like one of the best
You put on a heck of a show there tonight, and I know you got to feel real good. I got a congratulations to you from North Carolina. Vinny says congratulations on the win tonight.
Well, thank you. Basically, I want to dedicate this to my mom. I haven't won a race since she's been here. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there tomorrow. I'd like to thank Woodruff Brothers, Simpson Auto Care, Hedges, South Coast Power Equipment, Raps Auto Parts, my crew, you guys are awesome. My dad, he's basically funds the car and he wants me to keep racing it. And Seekonk Speedway, thanks for having us this year again.
Finishes like this, we want you to continue on. Congratulations. Welcome back to Everett's Auto Parts Victory Lane.
Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it.